Hi, Grandpa Birch here. I got another book for you today. This book is about shoes off, please. Shoes off, please. It's about a cultural thing. Shoes off, please. By Helena Ku Ray. Mina lived in a building with a big courtyard where she liked to play with her friends. But on a hot day, like today, everyone started feeling a little thirsty and a little hungry. Can you see all of her friends at play in the courtyard of the apartments? Oh, look at all the parents up in the windows just watching their young ones. That's sweet. Let them play, but keep an eye on them. Just in time, the door to Mina's apartment opened, and her mother, wearing the dress she had just been working on, called out, "Snacks, are you ready?" "Yay!" Louis yelled, heading for Mina's apartment. "Yay, snacks!" Wait, right here. Wait, Nina blocked the door before anyone could come inside. "Don't forget the shoes off rule." She groaned. "Not a Sherwin groaned. "Not again." Louis explained. "I think it's better if we keep my shoes on," he whispered. My feet are stinky." Are your feet stinky? I don't know. His sister, Laura, glimpsed at his feet. "That's because you never change your socks." Louis shrugged. "Next time." Laura added, "Maybe Mina's mom likes its super clean floor." It was true. Mina's mother kept the floor spotless, especially since she often spread out the clothes that she fixed as a seamstress. Still, that wasn't the main reason for the rule. But Mina didn't want to explain. She simply said, "We've always had the shoes off rule. How about we stick to the rule next time?" Louis suggested. "Those snacks are waiting for us." Nina's mother was back on her sewing machine when the group rushed inside. Mina set her shoes by the door, but her friends did not. They grabbed cookies, fruit, rice cakes. "Yum, yum, Mina." Mina didn't want to Mina didn't want to keep her friends Mina didn't want to keep nagging her friends about the shoes. So she joined them for snacks. There's Mina and her friends, and they kept their shoes on. Uh-oh, what's Nina's mother gonna say? After her friends left, Mina and her mother cleaned up. While wiping away shoe prints, Mina asked, "Mama, can we just wear shoes inside? None of my friends have a shoes off rule at home. They're not used to it." "I know they're not," Mama answered, "but our tradition, part of our culture. I grew up in a no shoes home. That's why you are too. A no shoes home." They're down there cleaning up all the shoe prints and cleaning up the floor. But everyone's tired of the rule, especially me, Mina complained. Mina, Mama said, home is a sacred place. That means it's special, so we protect it and keep it clean. That's what your grandparents believed, and your great grandparents too. Traditions connect you with the past, to the people you love. Nina thought about this. She remembered how Papa used to help her remove her shoes when she was very little. Now he placed her small sandals next to his giant sneakers. He never complained about the shoes off rule because it was his tradition to. Mina's mom is down there cleaning as she's talking to her. Mina. Mama stopped wiping the floor and reached out for a hug. Home is sacred too. Home is sacred too to me because you're here. She's talking to Mina. She gives her a big hug. That's when Mina knew she had to tell her friends the meaning of the rule. Mamas give great hugs, don't they? Papas too. Papas give great hugs. And don't forget the grandparents. They give great hugs. The next day, after playing tag in the courtyard, Mina gathered her friends and she explained that a shoes off home was part of her family tradition, that it was passed on by the people she loved. I know it's kind of strange. Not at all, said Laura. My family has a tradition too. We always make tamales for the holidays every year. Luis nodded. Yeah, even when I'd rather have pizza than make tamales. Sherwin added, when we visited my grandparents' place in France, we ate cheese after dinner, and then we had dessert. We ate for 3 hours, he said. It's normal. I like that tradition, said Louis. Man, as big as I am, I couldn't eat for 3 hours. Oh my goodness. By the time you eat for that long, it's ready for the next meal. But I'm trying. Mina smiled, feeling grateful that her friends had traditions too. And she asked, so how can you help me remember the shoes off rule? And they're thinking about it while others played in the courtyard. Mina and her friend thought about this. She said, I know. Set up the alarm to a blast, whispered someone, steps in with shoes. Mina shook her head. Nah, the neighbors would complain like that. Get a great big guard dog, Laura suggested. He'll scare everyone away with one look. Mina answered, but I want you to come over. Just remember to take off your shoes, okay? She didn't want to scare her friends away, and she didn't want an alarm to remind them. Louise said, build a moat around your door. Yeah, but we'll help you dig, Sherwood said, getting excited. Moats protect castles from invaders. But as you're not invaders, Mina said, you're my friends, And after everyone swims across the moat, they'll be dripping everywhere. Her friends agreed that no one liked mopping up huge puddles. Mina thought about the problem all afternoon, and while eating dinner and brushing her teeth, she couldn't figure out the solution. The next morning, Nina went with her mother to the tailor, tailor's shop to deliver all the clothes Mama had repaired. Mina noticed the sign on the shop counter. That there was another sign too. That's when Mina came up with the idea. Shirts and shoes required, says the sign. And the other sign is Carnival on Saturday. Tickets here. Mina come up with a great idea. What do you think she's going to do? Later that day, when she invited her friends over, they all stopped at the large sign on the door. This is a shoes off home. For entry tickets, you must remove your shoes. Clean socks only, please. As each friend removed their shoes, Mina's handed them to a tiny piece of paper, just like the tickets, she said, and Papa used to get at the carnival. Laura smiled. Oh, it's like going to a movie, Sherman added, or riding on a bus. They all took off their shoes, though. I bet Louise had clean socks, too. After placing their shoes at the door, Mina and her friends went to the living room for snacks. Mina smiled at her mom, who stopped sewing to smile back. After finishing his rice cakes, Louis said, Thanks for your signs, Mina. It feels great to wear clean socks. Sherman cheered, Hooray for Mina's sign. Laura clapped, Bravo for clean feet, Louis. Your new tradition should be putting on a fresh socks every morning. Everyone laughed and Louis nodded. Okay, I'll put on clean socks. When her friends left, Mina was glad about her tradition because it helped her remember the people who she loved, her family. And there's Mina. There's Mina and her mom. It was the perfect moment for Mina to bring out another sign, a very special one. This is a shoes off home. For entry tickets, you must remove your shoes. Clean socks only, please. Home is a sacred place because my mom lives here. She loves her mom. Do you love your mom too? I bet you love your grandma better. Grandpa loves you a lot. That's the end of the book. This is a shoes off home. A shoes off home. I hope you enjoyed today's book. Bye for now. And don't forget, Grandma and Grandpa love you a lot. Bye-bye.